Yahuah, Barak Yahuah, Barak Yahuah. Today is Yom HaKapurim, the Day of Atonements. We're here in Sydney, Australia, keeping the feasts in their seasons. It is autumn. It is the 10th day of the 7th month. And now today being Yom HaKapurim, Day of Atonements, we want to talk about a common misconception people have with this wonderful feast day. It is a feast day that Yahuah commanded us to humiliate our beings, to humble ourselves, to bow our neck and humble ourselves. We're about to read here in the Epistle of Barnabas to loose every bond of unrighteousness. Now, the common misconception is that people take the doctrine of man, which was given to us, fed by the false Yahudim, you know what I'm talking about, which is that we are commanded to fast this day, physically, to fast this day. It is a feast day today. We were never commanded to fast. We were never commanded to zoom, which is the Hebrew word for fast. You can't find it. Look at Leviticus 26, Leviticus 23, where we're commanded this wonderful feast day, Day of Atonements. We were never commanded to physically fast, but to spiritually fast. Nevertheless, don't go off what I'm saying. Let's go off what the scripture has to say. So we're going to read in the Epistle of Barnabas, from chapter 3. Beginning at verse 1, we read, "Therefore, he said again concerning these things unto them, Why do you fast unto me? Said Yahuah, so that your voice is heard today in its crying? This is not the fast that I have chosen, said Yahuah, for a man to humiliate his being, nor if you bend your neck as a ring and put under you sackcloth and ashes, not even then will you call it an acceptable fast." He's saying you do all these physical things, you put on sackcloth and ashes, you abstain from food, not even then is it an acceptable fast. "But unto us he said, Behold, the fast which I have chosen, says Yahuah, not that a man should humiliate his being, but that he should loose every bond of unrighteousness and unite the knots of the compacts of violence, set at freedom them that are bruised, and cancel every agreement of unrighteousness. Break your lacham, your bread, with the hungry, and if you see the naked, clothe him. Bring them that are homeless into your dwelling, and if you see a man that is lowly, despise him not, and turn not away from those of your family." This is what Barnabas is trying to get through to those Yahudim who were doing all the physical but none of the spiritual. Yahuah is commanding us to to fast from every bond of unrighteousness, to cancel every agreement with the wicked. Now, we read further if we turn to chapter 7. What the two roles of the two goats were. The two goats. Now we know that the Kohen Hagadol, the high priest, on the Day of Atonements, had to offer two goats. One goat, a whole crime offering. The other was a curse and ran outside of the camp. Now let's read here where Barnabas is talking about these two goats. He says, "How then did he give his commands?" How did Yahuah give his commands? "Listen, take two goats, fair and like each other, and offer them up. And let the Kohen, the priest, take one of them as a whole ascension offering for crime. But what shall they do with the other? Let the other," he said, "be accursed." Now listen how the type of Yahusha is made manifest. These two goats represented the two roles of Yahusha. One whole ascending burnt offering as Yahusha was impaled on the tree and he gave up his breath on the 9th hour as that crime offering, as that whole ascending offering. And the other to be accursed, to bear the crookedness of Yasharah. The Kohen Hagadol laid his hands on this goat and it was referred to as the scapegoat. The scapegoat. Now people commonly get this word scapegoat, Azazel, and refer it to in Hanuk when it is revealed that Azazel was one who revealed all the secrets of crime to the people of the earth and caused them to transgress with great transgressions. But then people will say that that's who we're laying our crimes on, but we're not. We are laying our crimes today, Yom HaKapurim, the 10th day of the 7th month. We lay our crimes on Yahushua HaMashiach. He is the one who, outside the camp, for it is written, "Cursed is he who hangs on a tree." He hung on a tree and he bore our crookedness. So today we're going to have a wonderful feast here, and we're going to celebrate that through Yahushua HaMashiach, through our Redeemer, through Yahuah who came and added redemption. We now can come this once a year to confess all of our crimes before him, to lay our proverbial hands on his proverbial head, and he bears all of our crookedness. And his redemptive dam, which was spilt on the 9th hour, now covers us and atones for our crimes. This role of the two priests offering this whole burnt offering and laying his hands, confessing the crimes of Yasharal on this goat, is no different to us now in the order of Melchizedek, where we are priests in the order of Melchizedek, serving our Kohen Hagadol, our high priest, Yahushua HaMashiach, who bears all of our crookedness for us. So let us celebrate, let us rejoice. We are going to have a nice feast, for we were not commanded to zoom. You will not find that Hebrew word anywhere in the commands for Day of Atonement. You will find the word of anah. You will find anah, which is to humble yourself to Yahuah. And it is said that anyone who is not found doing this fast on this day will surely be cut off and will be destroyed. So do the proper fast, as Barnabas says, loose every bond of unrighteousness and confess your crime before Yahushua HaMashiach, and anah, which also means to sing aloud in all meekness and lowliness to our Father, praising him, bringing him whole ascending offerings with halal, with praise from the bulls of our lips for what he has done to atone for us and to bring us into a covenant of everlasting life. Until the next one, Barak Yahuah, Barak Yahuah, Barak Yahuah.